Hello everyone. Today I am going to discuss the capital asset pricing model for the calculation of cost of capital. As we have already discussed so many methods in the series, we are going to discuss CAPM right now. So dear friends, this model recognizes that an investor's required rate of return is the compensation for time value of money and risk. And it assumes that the investor holds a diversified portfolio, and a portfolio is actually the combination of different securities and investments, and the return on these investments are not uniform. And we know that generally the investors are risk averse, so when they take some risk, then they require a premium for taking risk. And under this method, the cost of equity shares is equal to the compensation for time value of money and the compensation for market risk. In the form of formula, we can say that KE is equal to RF plus beta into RM minus RF, where RF stands for risk-free rate of return and beta is the measure of sensitivity of the returns of a particular security or a group of securities to changes in the returns of the market risk. And RM stands for risk of market portfolio or cost of market portfolio. Here the value of beta for market is actually considered to be 1, and in case a particular security, if it has the beta value greater than 1, then because of beta value greater than 1, the security has more risk than the average security in the market. And if a particular share has a beta value less than 1, then it means that the security has less risk than the average security in the market. Now I am taking a question here in order to make the concept very much clear to you all, and the details are that a company has common stock with a listed beta coefficient of 1.40. Treasury bonds are paying 6.2%, and the overall market rate according to Sensex is 13.5. Using the CAPM model, calculate cost of equity shares. And as per the details of the questions, it is very much clear to us that the beta value has been given 1.40, and the treasury bonds are actually the bonds issued by the government or issued by RBI on behalf of the government of India, and these bonds actually carry risk-free return. There is actually a return which is risk-free, so the value of RF is 6.2%, and the overall market rate according to Sensex is given to us 13.5, so the value of RM is 13.5. Now we will just put the values in the formula, which is KE equals to RF plus beta into RM minus RF. The value of RF is 6.2 and the value of beta is 1.40, RM 13.5 and RF 6.2. After putting the values in the formula, we can easily calculate that 6.2 plus 1.40 into 7.30, which is actually the difference of 13.5 and 6.2. So when we add these values, it becomes 6.2 plus 10.22 equals to 16.42%, and this is actually the cost of equity capital using the CAPM model. This is very simple model and very easy method. I hope it is very much clear to you all. If you have any questions, any doubts, you can ask me. Thank you.